とんって。
まあ、この白いのは今回のあれになってますからね。表紙というか。あれ化け物だ。こいつ、腐ってやがるってやつやね、これ。巨神兵やん。
Good God, look at the size of that thing. Maybe I can sneak past it.
もうちょっと体作ってほしかったね。このどうしたの？
なんか普通にバレた。
あ、やばいね。
I gotta get the hell out of here.
普通に逃げれた。
ドーンって出てきたら面白いのに。
あ、
あれ？
フォールアウト。
同じ会社なの？
違うと思うけど。だって単語ゲーム、日本の会社だし、フォールアウト。
Oh, shit!
危ねえ、なんかすげえなんかね、早かったね。全然エイムが今合わなかったよね。まだ右、左、
I
右、
thought this
右。
place was supposed to be fucking stable. Looks like someone's enjoying the show.
コア消失プロトコル。まあこれはね。お、これね、ステムのマーク。
うん。あ、
これだけなんよ。
それね。
メビウスはこれが星がこうくっついとるやんか。なんかステムはこれだけなんよ。
メビウスのマークの方がええやん。
まあな。
うん。作るならメビウスのマークだな。
Someone's been watching. Lily. Whoever's been here was gathering data on her.
Don't move.
マイラ
You're
絶対マイラだこれ。
right?
Shut up! Don't say a word. You're not one of us.
No, I'm not.
お、
Kidman sent me. Look, I'm here to help, okay? My name is Sebastian Castellanos.
You're lying. Sebastian Castellanos is dead.
What? No. Who told you that?
トルさん。
Turn around. Do it slow.
トルさんやないこれ。
You're Yukiko Hoffman.
How do you know my name?
I told you.
ブス
They
やん、
sent
ほ
me
ら
in。here to find my daughter Lily.
写真の方が可愛かったな。
おい、ほら、
I'm telling you
ブ
the
スやん
truth.
か。
写真の方が可愛かったんやけど。
ほら、ブスやん。
どうしたちょっと。
You do?
Lack of microexpressions and deflection. No verbal parroting. I've seen enough to know you're telling the truth.
すげえ。
Right.
それだけでわかるんだよ。
The team psychologist.
I have to use whatever tools I have to survive.
怪我してるけどな。
なんでセバスチャン死んだと思われちゃったん
Combat
でしょ
isn't my
言っと
forte.
ったなんか。
全然聞いてなかった。
Seems to be a running theme here.
ブスじゃねえかっていう。
Sorry for pointing my gun at you.
そっちにしかいかなかったな。
So they're sending independent contractors now? That means things aren't improving. Have you found any other team members?
I have, but the only one I've found alive is O'Neill.
Liam is alive? Good. Has he made any progress on stabilization?
The big emitter's back on, but this place is still falling apart. And I think it's all because of this psycho that kidnapped Lily. He's running loose in Union, and can manipulate this place at will.
That means my theory is correct. This is more than a core disconnect. We doctors don't like to use the term psycho in pejorative terms. But in this case, it's apropos. Only a clinically diagnosed psychopath could affect STEM like this. A psychopathic personality
字
type
幕にユ
using
キコって
Lily
出るのがすごい消せないんだ
amplifies
けど。
power. This is the worst possible situation.
You're a
同じ
shrink.
名前としてすご
Any
い嫌だ。
suggestions on how to defeat him?
Psychopaths are antisocial, lack empathy, and exhibit sadistic tendencies. But their main commonality is their pathologic egocentricity. They don't care about people, only themselves. Can you think of anything that would be important to him?
Yeah. He thinks he's some sort of artist. It's all he talks about.
Then maybe the best way to attack him would be through his art. Destroying something valuable to him could knock him off of his guard.
I'll keep that in mind. But I've got to get to him first. He's holed himself up in the theater.
Right. So exit D5 then. It's right here, just in the next room. Let's pair communicators so that we can stay in touch. I'll review my files and see if I can't dig up any more information about what's going on. I still feel like there's more to this. Regardless, he's probably going to be difficult to fight. Feel free to help yourself to anything here you might need.
So does Lily really think I'm dead? Or was that just a part of your lie detecting test?
Sorry to break it to you, but she does. I thought it was the truth too, until just now. But over the years, I've learned to take everything Mobius tells me with a pinch of salt. It wasn't difficult to see you were telling the truth.
Why would they do that? What kind of monsters do you work for?
I know it's not right. But consider this. Lily is probably less traumatized by thinking you're dead than by thinking you're alive, but she can't be with you.
Yeah, maybe. But what will happen when I
今
finally
さっきな
find
んか
her?
Don't
耳
worry.
打ちしてたもん
She'll
な
believe the evidence of her eyes once she sees you.
エージェントの一人に
If Mobius knew to keep psychopaths out of STEM, then how did one end up in here?
I don't know. Every individual in STEM was subjected to a battery of psychological exams prior to placement. And we've been observing them from here, in secret, to keep an eye out for mental instability.
Yeah, well that didn't work.
Unfortunately, psychopathy and sociopathy are incredibly difficult to diagnose correctly. Psychopaths tend to be cunning and highly intelligent. Aware of their own diagnosis, they're able to disguise themselves among us. The fact that this one was able to fool us, he's obviously adroit and self-aware. Disturbingly so.
Great. So the tests only filtered out the weakest of psychos.
I feel terribly responsible for all of this. I helped devise those tests.
You said you think there's something more to this?
I studied the beacon incident extensively so that we could avoid another disaster like that. In that case, the person in question was the core. But even then, the environment remained relatively intact. Something just doesn't seem right here.
What do you mean?
The creatures in here. The dissolution of Union. The total breakdown in communication with Mobius. It just seems like a lot for one person. Even with the power of the core.
He mentioned someone before. Another person who wanted the core's power.
That could mean... No. It's too horrible to contemplate.
What?
There's only one thing that could be more powerful than a psychopath in here. But I need to do some research before I can commit to the theory.
なんなんだろ
一回も目線が合わないのがすごい怖い。
う心理テスト
あ、もうすごいショックだな。ゆきかん、ブスやん。もうちょっと可愛く作ってよ。
よし邪魔なんですけど
Go on. Pick up, Kidman.
I'm here.
The first time I saw Myra, she was wearing that uniform. I think I fell in love with her right then and there. I didn't want to admit it to myself. But after she was injured on duty, I knew I couldn't risk not telling her how I felt. She was such a great wife and mother that I sometimes forget she was a great detective, too. She was right. She knew there was something fishy about Lily's death. I mean, kidnapping. I should have believed her from the start.
There's no way you could have predicted the truth, Sebastian. You know this.
なんでキッドは言わないんだろうね気づいてるはずなのにありがとうあら、意外にチャプター6長いな。 こっちじゃないな。間違えたわ。宅配便。ポストプラスって。いっぱいあるぞ。怖い。やめてくれ。
Damn it. Can't feel my hand. That thing nearly tore my arm off. Never gonna kill it with this pea shooter. Need something bigger. I just need to get into that storage room outside the safe house. But Stevens has the key. She'll come back with the key and the APC. I just need to stay alive. So tired. Just gonna rest here and wait for Stevens.
そのまま力尽きたか。かわいそうに。
All right. The theater. I'm coming for you.
よし。始まったよ。殲滅が。久々ののだ。 型列車があるな。
I'm the only one who can see it. This thing in here with me.
There's a lock on this door. It looks like if I had a key, I could open it.
鍵か。
Gotta destroy him before they change. I'm the only one who can see it. This thing in...
なんでこっち撃ったのにさ、飛んでくる方がおかしいやろ。